What if I told you that you can get a quiet luxury look for less? That you do not have to spend a ton of money shopping at your high-end stores like Pottery Barn, CB2, and Crate and Barrel. That you can get that quiet luxury look just by shopping at HomeGoods, Ross, TJ Maxx, and thrifting. Well, if that's something you're interested in, just make sure you keep watching, because today I'm going to tell you how I created a luxury look in my living room using items that I picked up from Amazon, Ross, and HomeGoods. So if you want to give your home a quiet luxury look as well without breaking the budget, just make sure you keep watching and make sure you subscribe, because we will be starting a quiet luxury series that you don't want to miss. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about quiet luxury. You guys know I love decorating my home. I love giving it that luxe look for less, and I love to do so on a budget. So I call my style budget luxury, and this year we're introducing quiet luxury elements. And what does quiet luxury mean, you might ask? Well, quiet luxury is something that is timeless and that will never go out of style. You guys know that I love to decorate in black and white. I use silver and green as my accent colors, and that creates my quiet luxury color palette, which is black, white, creams, tans, beiges, the sage green, and silver. I talked to you guys about that earlier this year, and today I'm going to show you how I gave my family room or my living room that quiet luxury look using items that I picked up from HomeGoods, thrifting, and from Ross. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to give your home a high-end elevated look. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to take you through my family room and point out things that I picked up that are very similar to other high-end decor pieces that we picked up for a fraction of the price. So if that's something you're interested in, just make sure you keep watching. So for me, quiet luxury isn't about decorating in trends. It's about decorating with things that speak to you, that make up your element, your being, how you want to feel in your home. It's not about following trends. That's why you'll always see black and white in my home, because I gravitate toward black and white. It is timeless and elegant to me. I might introduce a little bit of color here and there, but it's going to be a very muted color. Take, for example, this sage green. So earlier this year, I told you guys that I am not going to be going out and buying a lot of new home decor. I'm going to be using what I have. Does that mean I'm going to completely stop buying new home items? No, it does not. You guys know that's not what that means. But I have cut back, and the items that I am going to buy going forward are going to be more intentional. I'm not going to buy them just because they're on sale, just because I saw them on someone else's YouTube channel and I saw them in their home, or I saw the item in their home. It's only if I feel that it will fit my aesthetic and can add some value to my own home. I love watching YouTube videos. I love getting inspiration from others, I'm sure most of you do as well. That's why you watch YouTube. That's why you're subscribed to my channel. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you might pick up a few tips along the way. And for all my returning family members, thank you so much for all your love and support. Your constant support is what motivates me. I know that my videos haven't been as consistent as they have in the past. You know, life is lifing, work is working. So I am trying to get more back on my regular schedule. But I wasn't able to get a video out yesterday, so you're getting one today. So if you love decorating your home and you want to do so on a budget, this is the channel for you. So make sure you subscribe. So without further ado, let me walk you through my family room, tell you where things came from, how I decided to put them all together, and how you can create a similar look or less. All right, so we're going to start off here in my entryway. Your entryway, or this is my hallway rather, it sets the tone for what your guests are going to see when they walk into your home. So I want them to feel a quiet and elevated luxury feel as soon as they walk into my home. So this is what I have decided to put together for my hallway. It's sort of like the entryway going as you come into my home. So recently we got this new credenza earlier this year from Her Nest. I absolutely love it. It is very similar to something that you might find at Restoration Hardware for a fraction of the price. I picked this up for just $900. I absolutely love it. The only thing when I did receive it is it had like this smudge here that you can see that I wasn't happy with. I contacted Her Nest and I sent them photos. It looks like maybe somebody might have touched the finish while it was curing and it created that little smudge. It bothered me. I contacted them. They were gracious enough to send me a new credenza and told me I can keep this one or give it away. I decided to go ahead and keep this one, and I put the other credenza in my family room. So this gave us a very high-end elevated look for a fraction of the price. The ones from Restoration Hardware are going to run you from $5,000 to $7,000, and we picked ours up for less than 10% of that, guys. It was on clearance for $800 or $900. I don't know if it's still available, but if it's so, I will leave it linked in the description box down below or something very similar. So on the top of the credenza, I have styled it with these two mirrors that I picked up from HomeGoods that are from Uttermost. Now I have had these, did I say mirrors? I meant lamps. I have picked up these lamps from HomeGoods, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago now, but I love them so much that I do not change them. They stay here all the time. If you have something that you love, you do not have to change it up, guys. You can leave it the way it is, or you could change it out if you want. As an example, these lamps, when I got them, they had like a rectangular, like a sagey green shade. I did not like that, so I changed them out with these shades that I got from Amazon. Amazon is a very budget-friendly place for you to go and pick up items, guys, for a fraction of the cost. So I did go ahead and add these black lampshades, again from Amazon. I want to say they were 2 for $100, so about $50 a piece. A little pricey, but again, we're dealing with oversized lampshades. I want to say these are like 16 by 16, and I absolutely love them. Anything that I mentioned came from Amazon. You can shop my Amazon storefront, which you can shop 24/7, or you can find in my Amazon storefront, which you can shop 24/7. When you do, I get a small commission, so thank you so much in advance for that. You guys know I love a good Pottery Barn dupe. So not too long ago, I found this piece. Now, this is very similar to the Pottery Barn Joshua vase. I was able to pick this up on clearance from HomeGoods, and I want to say, let's see, can we see how much it cost? I don't have my glasses on. $29. And the one from Pottery Barn, oh, it's so much more. I don't want to scratch my credenza. The one from Pottery Barn costs so much more. I want to say it's around anywhere from $70 to $100. This again is giving us a very similar look for less. I absolutely love it. Inside, I have some stems that I also picked up from Amazon. These are, or not Amazon, I picked these up from HomeGoods. These are eucalyptus stems. I love the sagey green color. And for summer, I like to decorate with greenery. In the springtime, I like to use florals, but during the summer, going into the fall season, I like to use greenery. And this was the perfect color that I wanted to use in my home. I also have this Tom Ford book that I picked up from Amazon. I forget how much it is. I think I saw it recently on TJ Maxx online for $69.99. I think it might be a little more expensive currently on Amazon. So if you are looking for the Tom Ford book, I would highly recommend checking out TJ Maxx. And if it's no longer there, you can find it on Amazon. Another thing that I picked up, I got this little marble tray from the At Home store. I absolutely love it, and I have it styled here with some greenery balls that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. This, I don't know if it still has a price on it. Let's see. It's very heavy. No. I want to say it was like $20. And I absolutely love it. There's another one that I love that is marble and black. I really want to find a dupe for it because it is so expensive. I thought about going back to the At Home store and getting another one of these and just spray painting it black to give me that luxe look for less. I might do that. And if I do, I will show you guys that DIY. But again, I did not spend a lot of money, just $20, or it might have been $24.99. And look how nice it looks. So nice. So again, it's giving us a quiet luxury look. This vase is a new addition. I have it sitting here. I haven't decided where it's going to go, but I did go ahead and pair it with this one. I just love the way it looks. It has this really nice texture, as you guys can see. I don't remember how much this was, but I will put up a screenshot here for you so you can see that. But I absolutely love it. And again, it's giving us a quiet luxury look, bringing in the texture and the colors. Again, so affordably that you do not have to break the bank. Also, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago, I got this book from Amazon. It's called The World's Best 50 Interiors from Around the Globe. Guys, if you do not have this book, you need to get it. It has so much inspiration, so much. And let me just show you a few of the pages. Look at that. Look how nice these homes look. So nice. If you are looking for inspiration, I highly recommend this book because you can find something that you are going to like, that you can source and put together on a budget. so nice. And I think I paid like $50 or $60 for this book. Look at this room, so neutral, so high-end and quiet luxury. Absolutely love this book. So again, I will have this linked in my Amazon storefront. And not too long ago, I told you guys I bought this to use as a page holder. So there was I forget who it was who showed a book divider or a page holder from Amazon. It had a little hand on it, and I want to say it was around $50. I did not want to pay $50. What did I do? I sourced this piece, which gave me a similar look, and it's just a little cafe curtain rod, and I want to say it was two for like $25, and I can put this in the book, guys, to mark the page, and it doesn't cost me a lot of money, but it looks quiet luxury, and like I spent so much more money than I did. So again, this will be linked in my Amazon storefront. So I keep this here by the book, and then when I'm looking through the book and I want to mark my page, then I just mark the page with that little curtain divider. So this piece also came from Amazon. Absolutely love her. I saw something similar on the House of Valentina. I wanted it, and hers came from a designer brand, and I didn't want to spend that money, guys. You guys know sometimes I will splurge. For the most part, you know, I like picking up items that don't break the bank. This one came from no, it didn't come from Amazon. It came from Home Depot, and I want to say it was around $20 as well. If it's still available, I will have it linked, or if I can find something similar, I will have it linked for you. But I absolutely love it. Okay, also for summer, I wanted to bring in butterflies. So this one, I saw this butterfly collection on Amazon. It was like two for, I want to say $35 or so. And I ordered it. When I got it, it did not look anything like the piece that I had ordered or thought I was ordering from Amazon. And instead of two, there was only one. But I did go ahead and decide to keep it. And I think it looks perfect here. It pairs well with the lamps on the entryway console. I absolutely love this, but this completes the look for the entryway. Oh, and these canvas pieces came from World Market. I want to say 6 or 7 years ago, probably 8, maybe even 9 years ago now, but I absolutely love the way it looks. We also painted this wall in black to give it an accent, and again, I think it gives a high-end, quiet, luxury, elevated look. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. So now we're going to turn this way and go into my family room. Here in the family room, previously I had black velvet drapes. Again, you guys know I love black. I love black velvet. And I had them here in my family room for years. Don't mind the chair that's missing. I'm using that to record. But I wanted to lighten up the space for summer. So I got a collaboration with Two Pages. Two Pages reached out to me and asked me if I'd be willing to review their curtains. I did a collaboration with them last year at my daughter's home, but this year I decided, you know, let me go ahead and do the collaboration for my home. So I do not, most people love pleated drapes. I don't like pleated drapes. I like grommets. I do. I just absolutely love grommets. I love the way they hang and how they give a uniform look. So I absolutely love these. These are gray white type curtains, again giving me that quiet luxury looking feel. I will have these linked in the description box down below, along with a discount code if you are interested in getting some new curtains. So let's start with the sofa. The sofa came from Bassett Furniture. We've had the furniture for years. I have no intentions of changing out the furniture. It's a sectional. I could change it up a little bit if I wanted to. I could take a piece out, but it gives me the right amount of seating. And I did take out 2 other chairs this year, so I need all the seating that I can get when we are entertaining. So it did come from Bassett, and what I've done is just add some pillow covers or some pillows. These pillows are pillows that I already had, and all I did was change out the cover. So this cover came from Wayfair. It is very similar to one that I saw from Z Gallery that was like $100. I was able to get 4 of these from Wayfair for the exact same price. $4 or $4 4 pillow covers for $100. You're probably thinking, Cheryl, that's a little bit much, but $100 for 1, and then you're getting 4, so that's like $25. Yes, please and thank you. So then I decided to pair it with this boucle pillow cover. Also came from Amazon. And again, our pop of color for spring and summer is the sage green color. Absolutely love that. So this goes along with my quiet luxury color palette. We thrifted this throw earlier this year. It is very similar to something that I saw from Pottery Barn. The velvet oversized pillow cover also came from Amazon. And the green ones also came from Amazon, if I did not say that. So absolutely love that. So we'll turn our attention over here. Earlier I told you guys I was looking for a new side table, and I went to Ashley Home Store and I was walking around seeing what I can find. Don't sleep on Ashley Home Store, guys. They have some really, really nice things too. So while I was there, I went into the back where they have their discounted furniture, and I came across this side table. Guys, I was able to pick up this side table. There were 2 of them for just $99. Or no, it was $100, I think. 2 for $100, so $50 each, guys. I absolutely love it. It goes along with everything else in my home, matches perfectly, and for $50, yes, please and thank you. So don't mind this plant. I had to move this plant because it's not doing very well, as you can see. So I decided to put him over here beside the light, and hopefully, you know, that'll help him. I do see like this new shoot is starting to grow, and I do need to repot him. So we are going to do that. And also fertilized him a little bit, so hopefully he will take off. This is another lamp. This lamp I got from TJ Maxx. It is, I forget the name of this lamp, but it's from a high-end seller. I will, or a designer. I will put up the designer here. I was able to pick this up from TJ Maxx for a fraction of the cost. I want to say it was around $129, but it has this little base on it. Now this is not part of the base. I did want to make the lamp taller, so I took some little blocks. They're like little decor pieces from the Dollar Tree. I painted them black, and I set the lamp on top, and it just looks like it's actually part of the lamp, part of the design. And then I have another one of the oversized lampshades that came from Amazon. I also have this clock. I picked this up while thrifting. It was, I want to say $5.99, but I have seen it in HomeGoods for $24.99, $29.99 recently. So we got a steal of a deal for that. You guys know I am bringing in more silver. And then you guys know that I love glass grapes. I've been looking for some forever, and I picked this one up recently at a antique mall for just about $20, and I absolutely love it. And I have it sitting here to round out the side table. So I'm going to back up a little bit, and we're going to talk about my display cabinets. So I again love the Restoration Hardware look, but not the Restoration Hardware price. So I have been on the hunt for some new display cabinets. I had some here kind of similar, but they were not as tall and they didn't give me a lot of display space. So they came from Sears many years ago, and I decided to change them out I want to say in January or February of this year, and I found these from Amazon. I absolutely love these. They are tall, like the ones from Restoration Hardware, without the Restoration Hardware price, and it gives me more room to display my items. So we'll go ahead and open up the cabinet. I have it styled here with some white pieces. Now, you guys, you know my color scheme is black and white. So because the display cabinet is black, I decided to add all white decor. So this piece came from HomeGoods. How much were it? It was on clearance for $37. A little pricey for what it is, but I liked it, so I went ahead and got it. I think I got 10% off because there was like a little chip on it somewhere. So I got that. This I've had forever. I think I got that from the At Home store many years ago. This piece, I don't remember where I got it. It could have been HomeGoods, but I have it here in the display case. I have a Leonardo book. These books are from the Dollar Tree. I just went and found some in my color palette to, you know, elevate the look of the case. This came from Wayfair, I want to say, many moons ago. This came from H&M Home. Those came from HomeGoods, and then those ceramic books came from Z Gallery, and this rounds out the display case. Now, when I am styling and decorating my home, let's push this back a little bit. So, when I'm styling and decorating my home, I do like for my bookcases to match. So, if we go over here, you'll see everything in this one is very similar to the first one. This one we need to adjust the doors a little bit, but we have a larger bowl and a smaller bowl. Again, similar in size to the other side. I have another one of these. This one came from HomeGoods for $19.99. The one on the other side is all white. This one is black and white. I have a Patina Modern book, some more books from the Dollar Tree that I did a DIY on. This piece, it came from HomeGoods many moons ago for $12.99. Absolutely love that. This came from HomeGoods many moons ago. Very similar to pieces from Jonathan Adler. This came from the At Home store, and more of those books from Z Gallery. I do have some hardware that I want to try to put on these display cabinets. I need something that will bond metal to glass. So if you know of anything, leave it in the comments down below, because I do want to add some handles. So the TV, this is not a frame TV. It is just a regular TV with a screen print of hydrangeas from YouTube, and the screen looks like it has a canvas around it. So I decided to add a picture light above it to round out the look. The fireplace came from Wayfair. It was all white. It did not always look like this. I did go ahead and add this mirror mosaic tile. I asked you guys earlier this year if I should change it out to like a slate or an all black. But then I started thinking about it and it looked more traditional, and I really didn't want to have that traditional look. So I have decided to just leave the mirror mosaic. I absolutely love it. The screen came from Amazon. The little hearth at the bottom is a DIY. It is a piece of wood with some peel and stick faux marble that I created myself. The lanterns came from Target 3 or 4 years ago. Again, very similar to ones that I saw at Pottery Barn, just slightly smaller, but they were like $35 or $40 a piece. You could not pass them up, so I did go ahead and get those. So then we'll turn our attention, and don't mind my boxes in the entryway. That's the furniture we got for our patio, or not our patio, our deck. I'm still working on that. It actually rained yesterday, so I'm trying to let it dry out a little bit, but we're going to go out and give the deck a whole new fresh coat of black paint. I showed you guys a little bit of that of where we are. So if you're enjoying today's content so far and you want to see how the deck is going to turn out, make sure you subscribe. So over here, this is where I decided to add the other credenza. So as you can see, they're a mirror of each other. I absolutely love that. And then above the credenza, I have these two prints that came from Ashley Home Store. They were $129 a piece. Again, very similar to Restoration Hardware. They're giving us that Restoration Hardware vibe. And I decided to add, again, a picture light above them. These lamps came from Ross. Oh gosh, 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't seen lamps in Ross in quite a bit, but now I've started to see them there again. I forget the name of who makes these lamps, but they're like a gunmetal gray in color. Absolutely love these. And I want to say they were like $25 or $30 a piece. They did not come with these lampshades. They came with white ones. I did change them out to black, which I absolutely love. Drum shades are my shade of choice. I don't like tapered shades. So that is a tip. If you don't like your lampshades, you can always source them from the Goodwill or Facebook Marketplace or Amazon at a very affordable price. So this little guy, I absolutely love. You guys love him as well. He came from Wayfair many years ago. I absolutely love him because I'm going for a quiet, modern luxury aesthetic. I thought he was perfect. He was upstairs in my loft area, and then I moved him into our lounge area, and then now for this year he's in the family room. So I absolutely love him. And then I decided to sit him on top of this book that came from Amazon. This is a very famous architect. I will have this book linked in the description box below in case you are interested. And then also from Amazon, I have these little candles. They're on automated timers. And I have this one that I picked up earlier this year. I haven't taken the tags off yet. On clearance from Hobby Lobby. And they have like a cement gray with a white, and I thought it was very modern and it screamed quiet luxury to me. So I did go ahead and pick up 2 of those, and they come on in the evening on a timer, and it just gives like a very moody, sexy, just ambiance to the family room in the evening. So if we turn this way, we're going to round this out with the coffee table. So well, let's talk about the rug. The rug came from Amazon. I want to say 4 or 5 years ago now. I absolutely love it. The last time I looked, it was no longer available, but if I can find something similar, I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront. So the coffee table. Earlier this year, I had a coffee table. It was from Wayfair or Overstock. It was a mirrored coffee table with round circles. It was very similar to one that I saw from Z Gallery when we first purchased our home. It was like 10 years ago. And I love that table, but I did want to change it up. I wanted to go again for a more quiet, modern, luxury look. And I fell in love with this coffee table from Pottery Barn. And then there's also one from Our House, I believe, and a similar one from Restoration Hardware, but they were like $2,000-$3,000, and I didn't want to spend that much. So I went on the hunt. I did a Google Lens search, and it came up with this one that I found on Amazon. I absolutely love it. Now, it is it's 40 by 40 or 39.5 by 39.5, but it has this little line down the middle. I did not like that at first, but I have seen people buy two coffee tables and stick them together. I think Sharika B has done that. She got hers from IKEA, and then I think I've seen the House of Valentina. She's done that as well with the one she got from, I think it was CB2, and to give her a larger coffee table. So I'm thinking, okay, she's a designer. If she's done it, you know, it's got to be acceptable. This is not two coffee tables, it's one. So, but it does look like it's two with that line going down the center. And because this is a inexpensive coffee table, I love the chunky legs. Again, very similar to the one from Pottery Barn, but it is not wood. And I needed to protect the surface. So what I did, I was going to get a piece of glass to give it a quiet luxury look. Instead, I got a piece of plexiglass from Amazon. Yes, from Amazon. So it did come in. It was a little chipped here, as you can see. So I was able to get a little bit off of a discount, a little discount. I'm just going to set this back. So I was able to get, I think it was like 10% off that they offered me because of the chip. But again, I think it gives us a high-end elevated look. And I have just styled it with these two pieces that are very similar to Uttermost that I got from Amazon, along with this Berserker book that came from TJ Maxx online. We have another book here from Tom Ford. We have this marble box that I got from CB2. I have this book. It's called Modern Interiors. I love the way it looked, so it's a little dusty. I did go ahead and get this from Amazon as well, and these are magnifying glasses. So as you can see, I love the way that looked. And so I have these sitting here to use as decor, but they are actually magnifying glasses. I have another one of these books. This one is Contemporary Living. Absolutely love it. It's very similar to the Global Interiors one. Also came from, I think it was either Amazon or HomeGoods. It was like $50, I think, from HomeGoods. I have this candle from the Lifestyle & Co. Absolutely love it. I have a incense burner here made out of marble, a little night light, and my match cloche from CB2. I have this little storage box from HomeGoods. I just love the way that looks. I have some black and white books here, another storage box. I have this tray that came from Amazon, and more coffee table books that came from Amazon. Now, I love to add in a little bit of texture, so this vase I picked up from HomeGoods in a travel trip, and I love the texture. I move this around. Sometimes it's in my kitchen, sometimes it's here in the entryway, sometimes it's on the coffee table, but I absolutely love the way it looks. And that, friends, rounds out my quiet luxury family room. I showed you guys the kitchen. If you missed that video, I have it linked in the description box down below. Make sure you go check it out if you're looking for some inspiration there on how I put together my kitchen to give it a quiet luxury look and feel for less than $500 using IKEA and items from Dollar Tree and thrifting. Just go check it out. I think you'll like it. Guys, this rounds out my quiet luxury family room? Leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. You do not have to spend a lot of money to get a quiet luxury look and feel, and I hope I have shown you that today by how I have put together my family room. If you are looking for more quiet luxury decorating inspiration, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. I have a quiet luxury designer series coming up, like I said, that you don't want to miss. It's going to be featuring my deck makeover and also my home office, as well as some quiet luxury budget decorating inspiration coming your way from other rooms around my home. I've showed you guys my color palette for the year. It is my quiet luxury color palette featuring black, white, silver, and sage green. And guys, we're gonna take that into the fall and Christmas season. So if you're looking for decorating inspiration that won't break the bank, this is for you. So if you have enjoyed today's video and it has inspired you in any way, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so love to have you become a member of the iStylEmystyle family. I just want to help you save money, guys. You don't have to spend a lot to make your home look and feel expensive. If I have shown you that and you want to get that luxury, quiet, elevated look for yourself, make sure you subscribe. With that, my friends, let's take one last look around, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.